Oh, what's going on, guys? It's Dylan, and I'm back for my weekly comic book rant. Now, if you're new to my channel, this is basically where I talk about the books I picked up for my local comic book shop for New Comic Book Day, and I try to keep it. I try not to get into any spoiler territory, and I usually start with my pick of the week. I'm gonna still start with my pick of the week, but this time I wanted to try a little something different because it was a big week. So I'm gonna not have one, not two. I'm gonna have three pick of the weeks. I'm gonna have one Marvel, one DC, and one independent pick of the week. Let's get into this.
Dylan, you son of a bitch.
Now, like I said, I'm gonna do three picks this week. I wanted to try a little something different. We had a lot of books and it was really hard for me to choose, but I want to start off with my pick of the week for Marvel. Shouldn't be any surprise to most people. Wolverine, issue 1. Look at this beautiful cover. Look at that. Sorry about the glare, guys, but wow. Got the Alex Ross joint. Sadly, man, a lot of the covers, man, and I was talking to my buddy Hero and the kid, and his shop, they were all dinged up on the corners. And the same thing, I was looking at all the books. He only ordered the A and B and the Alex Ross cover. All of them were dinged on the corners, bottom and top corners, all dinged up. So I don't know, that's something on Diamond, a screw up on Diamond, I'm guessing. But yeah, man, this I think this was worth the money. There's 2 stories in here, and there's 2 big issues. I'd say this book took me a good half hour to read. Honestly, maybe a little bit more, if you're going to really inspect the panels and really, take your time reading this. But the first story was really great. We get a first appearance of this new character called the Pale Girl. And then the second story with Omega Red was absolutely phenomenal. It was my favorite story. It was my favorite. The second was awesome, and I really hope they continue with that in this story, because that's the thing with this. There's 2 stories in here, so I'm wondering how is that going to proceed in the upcoming continuation of this. Is one story going to be, continue, like each issue, is it gonna continue, next issue will continue the first story arc, and then third issue will continue the second story arc? I'm not sure how they're gonna do that, or is there gonna be 2 stories in each Wolverine issue? I doubt that, but yeah, man, this was super cool, man. It was great to see Wolverine finally come back and get an ongoing. All the beautiful covers, but I'm an Alex Ross sucker, so I had to get this one. I had to. There were some cool ones too, man, but like I said, my shop only had 2 of them, so I like that die cut cover. I really like that die cut cover. Your boy Comic Tom, he's got that really cool Chuck Lee one, so yeah, man, dude, Marvel's doing their thing with these covers. So next, though, continuing with the X-Men, we got Marauders issue 8, and then we got New Mutants issue 7. New Mutants 7, this is more continuing the space story that's going on with Sunspot and everybody. Well, yeah, I'm gonna sound like an idiot if I just mess that guy's name up. I believe it's Sunspot, right? But yeah, the issue's called Spoilers. Yeah, Sunspot. If I had to look stupid on that, I would have felt so dumb. Because I've been enjoying this New Mutants series. It's really cool. And yeah, I've just been having a lot of fun with this. And I hope that they continue the back and forth between Ed Brisson and Jonathan Hickman. So yeah, Marauders issue 8. We're getting some big stuff going on. We're finally, Kate Pryde was she was done dirty, man. She was done dirty in issue 6 by Sebastian Shaw, and it's been we're on issue 8 now, and that was issue 6. And dude, Bishop finds her undersea drowning, like dead. She's dead, and I don't know what's gonna happen. But this is crazy, and Emma Frost is all broken up about it. So wow. Next we got Captain America issue 19. I was thinking I was about to drop this book. I'm just like at my end with this, but the Alex Ross covers have been keeping me going strong because Captain America is my favorite character. But this issue, this got me. I'm sticking on this. I'm sticking on it, and it just got me really excited. I don't know about what other people are gonna think, but there is a big character that comes back in this story. It says the Dryad revealed, and we get a big character revealed that I was so excited about, and I can't wait to see where it's gonna go. I'm really excited for that. Like, I'm big time pumped. Next we got Daredevil issue, what is this, 18? Man, finally, I think this is the end of the Through Hell story arc, and then there's another 2-issue arc that I haven't been reading this, so I can't say anything about this. It's a great cover, beautiful cover, but I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm dropping this now or if I should drop it in 2 issues, because it looks like the next story arc might, be big. It's from what I read, it looks like it's going to be kind of important, so I don't know. Let me know if anybody who's reading Daredevil, if you guys had to drop it, would you drop it now or would you wait till issue 20 to drop it? Because I gotta save some money, guys, so I'd appreciate it, because either I'm dropping it now or I'm dropping it on issue 20. I can't keep buying something that I'm not reading. I mean, I plan to read it eventually. It's just, you know what I'm saying, I'm reading so much more. And we got some True Believers, we got some Ultron Avengers goodness, we got some new Teen Titans, some George Perez, Marv Wolfman, we got some Jeff Johns, The Flash Rebirth. Can't ever pass upon those. Always some goodness. Next, we're gonna get into the indies. Like I said, I'm gonna do my pick of the week, and my pick of the week for my independent titles was Death to the Army of Darkness. If you guys ever watch any of my live streams, I've talked about horror movies a lot, and this one is just, it brings fond memories of my childhood. This is one of the first few horror movies I got to watch growing up. The Army of Darkness was really funny and cheesy, and it had those really cool Deadites in it, and I always loved Army of Darkness more than Evil Dead. I ended up watching those a little bit, a few years later when I was growing up, but Army of Darkness was the first one I watched, and I always loved it, and it brings back fond memories of watching this with my grandpa. So I ended up snagging not only this cover, but I ended up being able to order the B and D cover. So I got that Valentine's Day cover, and then I also got the B cover. So I'm really excited to get those when I pick them up next week or the week after. I'll definitely make sure I show them off, because I'm excited. And I'm not, you guys know me, I usually just buy one cover, maybe 2, depending on how much I love the character or how cool the character is, or if there's hype going around for the story. But Army of Darkness is a favorite, so I was really excited to be able to get those covers. Next, we got Middle West issue, issue 15. Beautiful cover, beautiful artwork in this story. Jorge Corona is just killing it. We're continuing on the story arc, and it's just been absolutely fun. If you haven't been reading Middle West, I highly recommend you go and pick up the trades, and you maybe try and catch up so you can start picking up singles, or just pick it up in trades, because it's definitely one I would recommend you reading. It's my favorite Image title. Like, it is awesome. Next, we got Undiscovered Country issue 4. This story, I've been on and off with it. Issue 1 I really liked, and it really got me excited and intrigued for this story. Issue 2 and 3, issue 2 I didn't really like at all. Issue 3 I was halfway there. I was like, okay, I'm starting to get it, but it was still kind of, boring me, honestly. It was kind of boring me, and I guess they're trying to world build, but this issue 4 I actually really liked. I thought this was a great issue, and I'm gonna continue on for a little bit longer, and if it keeps doing the back and forth, I might end up dropping it. But if it sticks on like this, if it keeps full momentum like this issue was, I'll definitely be sticking with it, because we're getting some cool stuff with the Destiny Man in that issue, and I really enjoyed it. Next, we got Mad Cave Studios issue 1, Savage Bastards. Now, this book was really cool. The way they made this book was awesome. Like the way the material they used for this book, it's kind of like, it feels kind of like I don't know, a little rough in a way. Like okay, the paper they used was different than this, and it really went well with the artwork for this book. And I almost, because maybe it felt different because this book, the artwork feels painted in a way. And if you guys haven't checked, I did a non-spoiler review for this issue 2 days ago, so definitely go check that out. Yeah, and let me know what you guys think. I definitely think this is one, if you're any type of Western fan, you will want to check out. I had a lot of fun with this, and I can't wait to pick up issue 2. Next, continuing on with the Mad Cave trend, baby, we got the Over the Ropes issue 3 by your boy Jay Sadlin, my homies Two Brothers Comics. They did an interview, not one but 2 interviews with the homie who wrote this book. And dude, this book is absolutely phenomenal. It's one of my favorite indie titles that's going on right now. It's only a 5 or 6 issue miniseries, so you can honestly, I jumped into this late, so if you're a wrestling fan, I'd highly recommend you checking this out, because this is a great like wrestling story, and it kind of it gets dark and gritty and goes into the, you know, what some of these wrestlers probably go through, or, you know, went through in the old days, man. And this was just awesome, dude. You know, I'm not into wrestling as much anymore, but growing up, I loved it so much. So, you know, I still can relate with it, and I'm having so much fun with this story. So much fun. And I almost forgot it because he didn't put it in my stack, because he's like, oh, I'm gonna return it because there's a ding. I'm like, nah, man, I gotta read this. I got to read it, and I'll probably send it back to get my better copy, even though it's really just a ding. But man, it was so good, so good. And I'm missing one independent title, guys. I'm missing Spawn. I ended up switching over from the Matina covers to the McFarlane covers, because I want to start getting the McFarlane covers every trip. I don't know why I haven't been already. I'm stupid for that, because McFarlane's one of my all-time favorites since I was young. I always have been a fan of McFarlane. But next we got IDW's Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 103, baby. We got that Eastman cover. I might even snag up the A cover. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should, because I really like that A cover as well, with them attacking the turtles. But this Eastman cover is great. Great. This issue, you know, what can I say? I can't say enough about the turtles, man. You know, turtle power, baby. The artwork in this is phenomenal. Some of the best turtle artwork I've ever seen. I don't think anyone can really compare to the artwork for the turtles, that besides Eastman. The only one that can compare to turtles artwork would be Eastman, which he's the creator, him and Peter Laird. But dude, they're doing their thing with the artwork on this, so I've really been enjoying that. Next, we're gonna get into some DC, and we're gonna start with my pick of the week, like I said. And my pick of the week for DC is the one and only Deceased Unkillables. Well, not the only, because technically this is the second story arc, I guess. But dude, look at that cover. Look at that cover. Look at that. Oh my god. This was sad, dude. The artwork in this is phenomenal. Tom Taylor did a great job on this. I heard some people say that they didn't like it as much as the first story arc. I'm not sure. I don't know. It's been a while since I read the original story arc, but this one jumped in and I really liked it. You know, it really felt like a horror movie to me. So I definitely was really enjoying this issue. And I'm really excited to see what's going to go down for the next series. I mean, it's only going to be 3 issues. So next we got Batman issue 89. And we got all that hype going around for this issue. And, you know, it's definitely like some 181 type hype, because there's only one. There's not one, but there's 2 panels, and it only shows the face. It only goes from like cheekbone to nose. You know, you don't even see her eyes. But other than that, man, we get a full first appearance of Designer, and he's looking really cool. And, you know, I'm excited for this hype with Designer and Punchline. These characters seem really cool. And, yeah, man, this issue was awesome. I'm really excited. Issue 90 is going to be great. And I'm really loving what Tinian's doing with this Batman stuff. He's doing he's doing big things, and I'm really excited for this Joker war. Next, we got HeMan and the Masters of the Multiverse, issue 4 of 6. This was absolutely awesome. I got it, like, dude, they did what I've been waiting for, what my boy Perry was calling out. They did the animated artwork. Oh my god, as soon as I opened this book, my jaw dropped and I was so excited. So excited. Any He-Man fan is gonna love this. This is just purely fun. You know what I mean? Like, it's He-Man meets like Crisis on Infinite Earths. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is just purely fun. And with the He-Man Netflix show coming up, this is just something anyone can get into. I feel like if you're a He-Man fan, it's just been so much fun, and it's bringing back so many good childhood memories. Next, we got Loki Woods issue 3. Really cool cover. I really like this cover with the green and the purple. I thought this cover was awesome. The story, you guys know this is my least favorite Hill House Comics story, but this issue 3 was actually the best out of the 3. I really actually enjoyed this issue. I thought we're finally getting some answers on what the hell is going on. The artwork was, pretty good in this. The artwork has been the same, honestly, but, we're getting some answers, and that's what I was, like, missing. Like, issue 1, I was like, okay, it's good, but then issue 2, we still got, like, nothing, and I was just like, I wasn't feeling it. But issue 3, I'm a little bit more on board with this, and it's making me more excited, because I was kind of bummed. I was like, man, I'm going to be picking this up, and I'm not even liking it at all. And I was picking it up because Sea Dogs, but I'm glad. I'm going to stick with this till the end, and I'm going to see how this ends, because I enjoyed it. Next, we got another Hill House Comics in issue 1, the next Joe Hill House written book, called Plunge, issue 1. Now, Joe Hill has been slaying it with Basket Full of Heads, and it seems to be a lot of people's favorites. It's either that or Dollhouse. Definitely Basket Full of Heads is my favorite. Dollhouse is the second, but Plunge, I really enjoyed this. It was a great setup issue. It was a little wordy at times, but I really did enjoy this, and it was definitely a different take than a lot of the other ones. This one's more, obviously that they're on, it takes place like on the sea and stuff, and it was just really cool, man. This one was just a lot different than what I expected. Yeah, I really thought this was interesting, and I'm definitely excited to see where Joe Hill is gonna take it in issue 2. Next, we got Wonder Twins issue 12. We got the finale. Wonder Twins has been awesome. One of my actually, besides Naomi, this has been my favorite Wonder Comics storyline. Wonder Twins was never anything I was into growing up. I knew about them from that old school DC cartoon, but this was just awesome, man. This made me really enjoy the Wonder Twins, and I'm a huge fan of Wonder Twins now because of this comic book. Yeah, man. Mark Russell, you did your thing on this, and I really just had a lot of fun with this storyline. Next, we got Teen Titans issue 39. The few issues before this with the Other and the reveal of the Other, I didn't really care for. It was really kind of weird. It was okay, but it's just not what I've been enjoying with the Teen Titans. But this issue really starts a new story arc, but it continues where everything left off. And this, the first genie, we get the first genie. So I don't know if this is technically a first appearance. It might not be, but we get Jin's we get somebody related to Jin in this. Technically it's Jin's brother, and this was absolutely awesome. Like, this cover is just bad ass. Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Look at that, dude. It's so cool. Yeah, man, I'm really excited to see where this new story arc is gonna go. So yeah. Next, we got Aquaman issue 57. This was a big issue for Aquaman fans. Big issue. Might even be a little bit of speculation here, because look at that. Mara got that big belly going. She got that belly. And yeah, we get a little Aqua Baby action going on at the end of this. And wow, I don't know what they're gonna do with this character, but now I'm getting some Tom King and Batman and Cat with her being pregnant on top of like a on top of a building. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, man, I'm just totally getting Aquaman vibes, and we're gonna get a new Robin character maybe with Batman and Catwoman's kid, but we got an Aqua baby going on. So it's like, Tom King, what you doing, man? We got superheroes having kids like crazy now. But other than that, man, Aquaman has been a great story. I've been really enjoying it. Kelly Sue DeConnick has been doing her thing. Last but definitely not least, we got Joker, Killer Smile, Book 3, ending and wrapping up the whole Joker Killer Smile story. Or are we wrapping it all up? Now, a big thing about this book, the way it ended, it had a little cliffhanger ending, and I was like, it could end like this. The story could have ended just like this, I would say. But we get a little sneak preview, and not really a sneak preview, but we get a little solicit that the Joker will return in the one-shot Batman the Killer Smile, on sale May of 2020. Now, I pray Andre Sorrentino and Jeff Lemire and Jordi Belair are going to be working on that title, because this was awesome. The first issue was a little bit different. I really enjoyed issue 2. This book 3 was really good as well. It was a lot different than a lot of the Joker stories we usually get. And we usually don't get just full-fledged Joker stories. So it was just really cool to get this. And yeah, man, I was excited with this. And I was even more excited when I saw the solicit for the upcoming Batman Killer Smile book. Because the way that left off, I was like, damn. I was like, that's how they gonna end it? But it was awesome, man. And I'm just so excited to see what's to come. And I can't wait. Let me know in the comments down below, guys. What did you guys pick up this week? Was there anything I missed? I know I missed that Canopus, and I missed the God Killers. I asked my shop about them, and I missed Bang. They didn't order any of those, and then I found out last minute they had God Killers, so I might have snagged that up, but I wasn't able to get up early enough, and I missed it, I bet. I don't think he still has it in stock, so no biggie. I had a huge week as is, so I'm gonna try to order Alienated so I can jump on issue 2, because I enjoyed issue 1 and I kind of want to see where that's gonna go. But we got another big week next week, so yeah, guys, that's what I got. So let me know in the comments down below what you guys picked up. Let me know how your new comic book day was, if you guys had any trouble picking up that Batman 89, if your shops pulled that shady shit on you. And yeah, guys, that's it. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like button on your way out, hitting that subscribe, hitting that bell notification, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.